Furious French fishermen will stage a port blockade after the Brexit transition period has ended, a fishing chief has warned, regardless of whether a trade deal has been struck. John Balls, chairman of North Devon Fishermen's Association, said the French will not take a compromise lying down and predicted widespread disruption to the movement of goods and people on both sides of the Channel. On Friday, the seventh round of post-Brexit trade talks in Brussels wrapped up, with the EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier saying he was disappointed with the lack of progress. Mr Barnier claimed the UK had shown no willingness to compromise on key issues, while the UK's negotiator David Frost admitted the talks had resulted in little progress. With no deal in sight 4 months before the Brexit transition period is due to end on December 31, Mr Balls said Britain should be prepared for a blockade of French ports, including Calais. He said if a deal is struck it would inevitably mean a massive setback for French fishermen, who hold 84% of quota for cod in the Channel while the UK holds just 9%. But if the UK and the EU fail to find common ground and divert to World Trade Organization (WTO) rules, fishermen across the waters would be equally annoyed by the prospect of having their access taken away, he said. Mr Balls told Express, "We've seen it before with the French, they will blockade the ports and they will hold up lorries on the UK side. The M20 on the approach to Dover will end up as a car park. It's always the French who blockade the ports. That will happen. That is something that the French are very good at. They'll blockade not just the shellfish or finfish being moved around, they will blockade and that will stop everything being moved from flowers to meat to vegetables. All perishable goods plus people as well." He said it would not advise Britons to plan a trip via Dover or Calais in the first weeks of 2021 due to the m.a.d. fishermen who will be keen to send a strong message of protest to the UK. He continued, "They know they're not going to get what they want. If there was a compromise it still wouldn't be good enough for them.